Boy, I'm glad I did not waste money to go watch Matrix Resurrections in theaters. It's pretty trash. Pretty have 2.5 hours of trash, rehash trash. They released on the next gen video consoles had more action, was better than this, man. And the fight scenes, I'm sorry guys, you can't do that crappy ass Hollywood fight stuff, especially since we've gotten things like The Raid and even Shang-Chi. It's like The Force Awakens. It's like they took the highlights of the previous 3 films and they mashed them all into one, and they didn't do as good as a job. And I think the Keanu science is over. I think he just needs to stick to John Wick. Wachowski brothers, sisters, transition, binary code 0100. They had a one-hit wonder with the first movie. Everything they've done since then is horrible. Even the 2 sequels are way better than this 4th one. It's a Matrix within a Matrix within a reboot. Let's just make fun of everything that made the first movie. Bullet Time, we're gonna make fun of that. Make fun of, Warner Brothers making a sequel even though they shouldn't have made one. We're gonna make it because it's a cash grab. Agent Smith in this? Yes. I don't know why you couldn't have gotten Hugo Weaving. Not like he was doing much since V for Vendetta. He's in it for a couple scenes. He says the same lines from the first movie, and he's gone. Why is he in it? They don't even explain that shit. What's new? We got some robots that look like insects for some reason. The robots, some of them are teaming up with the humans. Neil Patrick Harris is the new Colonel Sanders guy. The crew is basically the crew from the first one. Trinity's now some hot Asian British chick. Keanu Reeves, he's sleepwalking through this movie. He's even worse acting than the other movies, and he's not a good actor. He did Bill and Ted 3, that was horrible. He did Cyberpunk, which completely tanked. It was a broken game, and now he did this. That's 3 strikes you out, Keanu. New Morpheus is actually an agent. He's a program that gets turned, and they basically bring him into the real world with a bunch of marbles. It's a horrible special effect. The fight scene with him and Keanu, good lord, that was terrible. The movie, I will give this Trinity credit, Carrie-Anne Moss. She did not phone in the performance. The stuff with her at the end, though, completely ridiculous. Horrible special effects. Worse than PlayStation 5 graphics. This is terrible. I have an idea. Hey, let's take scenes that you remember from the last movie. In fact, we're going to show them on the screen, and as we reenact them, worse than they were done in the original. Right up to the very end, they even end the movie the same way they do with the worst song. Wachowski's sold their soul to Mephisto to be able to make one good movie, and Hollywood keeps giving them money to make more movies. Stop it. Just reboot the thing with a whole new cast and new directors. Or kill the franchise. It's a dead franchise. Stop. It's done, son. Can I sum up this movie in 3 words or less? Nostalgic cash grab. And yeah, that last Spider-Man movie and Ghostbusters did it, but they did it better. Sorry, this was hot garbage, dumpster fire level bullshit. Giving Warner Brothers shit because they put all the movies on HBO Max. Kind of starting to see why they did, because besides the Justice League Snyder Cut and Kong vs. Godzilla, the rest of these movies that they've released this year were trash. Like straight to video trash. Combat reboot. Space Jam 2 with LeBron James was way better than this, but it still was bad. Think of every Warner Brothers movie released this year. Trash. That's why they put it on this, because they knew it wouldn't make money. Conclusion I give The Matrix Resurrections reboot ridiculousness 1 black pill out of 5. Black pill, this franchise is done. Stop. In fact, go pop some freaking pills of some good stuff, Wachowskis, and learn how to make a movie. It's ridiculous.